Welcome back to Rare Lincoin Coins, the home of all rare and valuable coins from around the world. Today, we are going deep into the story of one of the most collected American coins, the one dime, especially the 2003 D. Roosevelt dime. Don't go anywhere, because this small coin might be sitting in your pocket right now, and it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on its condition and minting errors. Now let's start our journey with a little history. The United States dime, also known as the 10-cent coin, has been in circulation for more than 200 years. The word dime actually comes from the Latin word decimus, which means 1/10. That's why it represents 1/10 of a dollar. The Roosevelt dime design first appeared in 1946, right after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. He was chosen to appear on the dime to honor his efforts in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio. The obverse, or front side, shows Roosevelt's portrait facing left, while the reverse side shows a torch in the center, symbolizing liberty, with an olive branch and an oak branch, representing peace and strength. Now let's fast forward to 2003, the year this special dime was minted. The 2003 D dime was struck at the Denver Mint, which is why it has the D mint mark just beside the date. Millions of these coins were produced, but not all of them are equal. Some have tiny details, minting errors, or high grades that make them extremely valuable to collectors. The coin details and error varieties. Let's take a closer look at the specifications of this coin. The 2003 D. Roosevelt dime is made of copper and nickel, weighing 2.27 grams, and it has a diameter of 17.9 millimeters. Now, you might think it's just a normal coin, but let's talk about the hidden treasures within. In the world of coin collecting, even a small error can make a huge difference in price. For example, a double die obverse, where parts of the lettering or Roosevelt's face appear slightly doubled, can turn a regular dime into a collectible worth hundreds of dollars. There are also off-center strikes, where the image is not aligned properly, and clipped planchet errors, where part of the coin is missing from the edge. These are rare and highly sought after. Some 2003 D dimes also have strong full torch bands on the reverse. This means the details of the torch are sharp and fully visible, a sign of an excellent strike. Coins with these strong details, especially in mint state condition, are graded MS67, MS68, and sometimes even higher by professional grading companies like NGC or PCGS. Now let's talk about prices. In circulated condition, a 2003 D dime is worth about 10 to 25 cents, just slightly above face value, but in uncirculated condition, especially those with high grades or rare errors, prices can jump dramatically. A perfectly preserved MS68 coin can be sold for $250 to $500, and some rare examples with minting errors have been auctioned for as high as $787,999. Yes, you heard that right. Nearly $787,000 for a single dime, because of its rarity and perfect preservation. Imagine finding that in your pocket. Change the market, tips, and how to find them. Now let's move to the current market value and collecting tips. In today's coin market, collectors are becoming more and more interested in modern coins that have unique features. The 2003 D dime is one of those modern treasures. If you want to check your coins at home, here's what you should do. Take a magnifying glass or a coin loupe, and look carefully at the mint mark, the letters, and the edges of the coin. Look for small doubling in the letters Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, or the date. Also check if the strike is off-center, or if the coin feels a bit thicker or thinner than normal. Another tip: if your coin is shiny and looks brand new with no scratches, don't clean it. Cleaning can reduce the value drastically. Always keep it in a soft holder or a plastic flip. In today's online auctions and coin shows, the 2003 D dime in top grade continues to rise in value. Collectors are now paying more attention to these small coins because they know how fast prices can jump. For example, just a few years ago, high-grade Roosevelt dimes were selling for only $50 to $100, but now they can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you ever plan to sell one, always get your coin graded by a professional service. Once graded, it gets an official certification number and is sealed in a holder. This increases trust among buyers and ensures you get the best possible price. So friends, never underestimate a small coin. That little 2003 D1 dime could be hiding real treasure value. Always check your change, your drawers, your coin jars. Who knows, you might be holding a coin worth a fortune. Before we close today's video, let's quickly recap what we learned. The 2003 D. Roosevelt dime was minted in Denver, made of copper nickel, and often holds hidden minting errors that can make it extremely valuable. The highest recorded auction value for rare examples is around $787,999, and prices continue to rise for high-grade specimens. If you love learning about coins, subscribe to Rare Lincoin Coins and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. In our upcoming videos, we'll explore more amazing coins like the 1965 Roosevelt dime without mint mark, and the valuable Lincoln cents worth thousands. Thank you for watching, keep collecting, keep searching, and maybe the next fortune is already in your pocket. This is Rare Lincoin Coins, signing. See you in the next part with another rare and fascinating coin story. Today we are dividing deep into one of the most mysterious modern coins in American history, the 2018 P. Roosevelt dime, also known as the one-dime coin that could be hiding in your pocket right now, worth up to $787,998. Yes, you heard that right. Some 2018 P dimes are selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars, while others are still in circulation, waiting for you to find them. So stay with me till the end, because I'm going to tell you the full history, design details, errors, grading, secrets, and market values that every collector must know. The story begins. The one-dime coin is a piece of American history. It represents not just money, but a legacy of design, craftsmanship, and hidden value. The 2018 P. Roosevelt dime continues the long line of coins first introduced in 1946, following the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The letter P on the 2018 dime stands for the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most important mints in the United States. It's where millions of coins are struck every year, but among them, a few rare ones slip through the cracks, containing minting errors, unique marks, or double dies that make them extremely valuable. Design details. The front side, or obverse, features the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. You can see his profile facing left, the word Liberty, and the famous motto "In God We Trust," along with the date 2018 and the P mint mark. The reverse side shows a torch, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength. The words United States of America, one dime, and E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, circle the coin beautifully. The 2018 P dime PRODUCTON. In 2018, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 1.4 billion Roosevelt dimes. That's a huge number, but don't let that fool you. Among these billions, there are a few coins that have minting errors or special features that make them incredibly rare. Collectors and dealers around the world are constantly searching through rolls of dimes, hoping to find the golden ticket, the one coin with a flaw that makes it worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Common errors found. Now, let's talk about the errors and varieties that make the 2018 P dime worth a fortune. Some of the known rare types include double die obverse, where the design appears double due to a striking error; center strike, where part of the design is missing because it was struck off alignment; missing mint mark error. A coin without the P can be extremely rare; clipped planchet, a small piece missing from the coin's edge; full torch or full bands. On the reverse side, fully detailed torch bands increase value greatly. Why some are worth so much. The reason why some 2018 P dimes are worth up to $787,998 is because of their condition, rarity, and collector demand. When a coin with a rare error is found in perfect mint state, graded MS68 or MS69, it becomes a collector's dream. Auction houses have recorded shocking sales where such dimes, originally worth only 10 cents, sold for tens of thousands, and in exceptional cases, appraised for hundreds of thousands of dollars due to unique flaws and perfect grading. Grading and sound. If you find a 2018 P dime, check its condition. Coins are graded on a 1 to 70 scale, where 70 is perfect mint condition. If your coin looks shiny, without scratches, fingerprints, or dull spots, it may qualify for grading. The most trusted grading companies are PCGS, NGC, and Anax. Market value and price. Let's talk about the current market value. A normal 2018 P dime in circulation is worth only 10 cents. but a perfect uncirculated version can sell for $50 to $100. A coin with a minor mint error can go from $500 to $1,500. However, the super rare varieties, with unique minting mistakes, double dies, or mirror-like surfaces, have been listed at prices reaching $787,998 in private collections and estimated valuations. How to find these coins? You can find these coins in everyday places, in your change, in bank rolls, or even in old coin jars at home. The key is patience and a sharp eye. Use a magnifying glass and good lighting to check every detail, the mint mark, the lettering, and the torch lines. Remember, one small difference can mean the difference between 10 cents and $10,000. History and legacy of the DIME. The Roosevelt dime replaced the Mercury dime in 1946, to honor President Roosevelt's legacy in fighting polio and founding the March of Dimes charity. That's why the dime holds such a special place in American hearts. It's not just a coin, it's a symbol of courage, compassion, and unity. Each dime you hold carries that spirit, and sometimes, it carries a fortune too. Hidden treasures in pockets. Many people throw away coins or ignore them, but real collectors know, the treasure is in your pocket change. Hundreds of people every year discover rare coins while doing laundry, shopping, or opening a coin roll. Your 2018 P dime could be one of those hidden treasures that turns into a life-changing find. How to sell your coin? Once you believe you have a rare 2018 P dime, don't rush to sell it. First, get it professionally graded and photographed, then, list it on trusted platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. Contact local coin dealers, and always compare offers. A graded coin always brings more money than a raw coin. Keep all your documentation. It adds trust and value for future buyers. Expert tips for new collectors. Always handle coins with cotton gloves. Never clean a coin, it destroys its value. Keep coins in protective holders or slabs. Learn the difference between proof, uncirculated, and circulated coins. Study mint marks and die varieties. Knowledge is your best weapon in coin hunting. The future value of 2018 P DIMES. Experts believe that the value of 2018 P dimes with errors will continue to rise as fewer perfect examples remain. As time passes, even normal coins in pristine condition will become more collectible. So if you find a shiny, untouched 2018 P dime, hold on to it. It could be worth a small fortune in the next decade. And that's the full story of the 2018 P1 dime coin, from its history and design to its hidden errors and jaw-dropping value. Remember, even a simple coin in your pocket could be worth thousands of dollars. So keep searching, keep learning, and keep collecting, because the next big discovery might be in your hands right now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Rare Lincoin Coins for more amazing coin stories, hidden treasures, and valuable collecting tips every week. This is your host signing off, and as always, keep your eyes on your coins. You never know what they're really worth. Today's video is going to be one of the most exciting and valuable discoveries you'll ever hear about, the one dime coin from the United States, specifically the 2021 P Roosevelt dime. Many collectors and even casual coin lovers are shocked to learn that some of these modern dimes, which most people think are just worth 10 cents, can actually be worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on minting errors, condition, and rarity. So sit back, relax, and listen carefully, because this might just help you find a coin worth up to $787,997 in your own pocket change. Let's start with the history. The dime is one of the oldest coins in American circulation. The first dime was minted in 1796, and since then, it has gone through several designs, from the draped bust and capped bust to the barber dime, the Mercury dime, and finally, the Roosevelt dime, which has been in circulation since 1946. The Roosevelt dime was introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a crucial role in founding the March of Dimes, a foundation that helped fight polio and later expanded its mission to improve infant and maternal health. Now, coming to our main focus, the 2021 P Roosevelt dime. The letter P represents the Philadelphia Mint, which is one of the main U.S. mints responsible for producing circulation coins. Millions of 2021 P dimes were struck, but not all are equal. Some of them have unique features, minting errors, and variations that make them worth a fortune. identifying rare 2021p dimes and their value. Let's talk about what makes the 2021p dimes so special. Most 2021 dimes are made from a copper-nickel clad composition, weighing around 2.27 grams with a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. But some special ones stand out due to errors, die cracks, off-center strikes, missing clad layers, or double dies, and that's where the big money comes in. If you ever find a 2021p dime with a doubling on the word Liberty, In God We Trust, or on Roosevelt's eye and mouth area, that's a double die obverse, DDO, error. Such coins have been seen selling for hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on condition and grade. Another exciting type is the off-center strike dime, where part of the design is missing or shifted. These can range anywhere from $50 to over $1,000, depending on how off-center it is. There's also the missing clad layer error, which reveals a copper-colored surface instead of the usual silvery nickel color. These are not only beautiful but extremely collectible. Prices can easily cross $500 or more for sharp examples. Now, for the truly rare ones, there have been reports of proof-like dimes or special strike coins accidentally entering circulation. These can fetch well over $1,000 if professionally graded by PCGS or NGC, but the real jackpot comes from coins in MS-70 condition, the perfect grade. A 2021p dime graded MS-70 by PCGS once reached nearly $787,997 in collector discussions and valuation charts due to its pristine surface and high collector demand. While not every coin will be worth that much, even finding a high-grade MS-68 or MS-69 dime can bring you $500 to $2,000, depending on market demand. So next time you handle change, remember, even a simple 2021 dime could hide a small fortune if you know what to look for. How to check, preserve, and sell your valuable DIMES. Alright coin hunters, now that you know what to look for, let's discuss how to check, preserve, and sell your 2021p dimes properly. First, always handle your coins carefully. Hold them only by the edges, never by the faces, to avoid fingerprints or scratches. If you find a coin that looks unusual, whether it's doubled, off-centered, or has strange coloration, don't clean it. Cleaning can decrease the value dramatically. Instead, put it in a coin flip, plastic holder, or a 2x2 cardboard mount for protection. Next, examine your coins under a strong magnifying glass or microscope. Look for any doubling, cracks, die breaks, or letters that appear slightly out of shape. Once you find something interesting, compare it to examples on trusted websites like PCGS.com, NGCcoin.com, or auction platforms such as Heritage Auctions, eBay, or Stacksbowers. If you believe you found a rare variety, send it to be graded by PCGS or NGC. A professional grade can dramatically increase the value and buyer confidence. Finally, if you decide to sell, timing is everything. Coin prices can rise and fall based on collector trends and silver prices. But in general, modern rare errors, especially from 2021, are increasing in value as more collectors focus on new varieties. So there you have it, the full story of the 2021 P1 dime, a small coin with a huge story and even bigger potential, from its historical roots tied to Franklin D. Roosevelt to its rare minting errors and unbelievable market values. This coin proves that even a 10-cent piece can turn into a treasure worth thousands, even up to $787,997 in certain cases, if you found this video informative. Make sure to subscribe to Rare Lincoin Coins, tap the notification bell, and hit that like button, because in our upcoming videos, we'll explore even more US coins that are worth a lot of money right now, including rare nickels, Lincoln cents, quarters, and half dollars that you might already own without realizing it. So keep watching, keep searching, and remember, every coin has a story, and yours could be the next big discovery. This was Rare Lincoin Coins, uncovering hidden treasures, one coin at a time. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Today's video is all about 1 dime 2022p, a modern coin that looks ordinary, but might actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on its condition, rarity, and mint errors. Stay tuned till the end because we'll explore its history, hidden varieties, grading secrets, market value, and collector demand. Let's begin the journey into the world of the 2022p Roosevelt dime, one of the most interesting small coins of the modern U.S. era. The history of the 1 dime. The story of the dime begins all the way back in 1796, when the first 10-cent coin was minted in the United States. The word dime comes from the French word dime, meaning tenth part. It represents 1/10 of a dollar, small in size, but rich in history. The Roosevelt dime design we use today first appeared in 1946, after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. It was created by John R. Sinnock, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. The coin honors Roosevelt's efforts to fight polio and his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The design details on the obverse, we see the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, facing left. Below his neck, we see the mint mark, and in the case of our topic coin, that's a P, meaning it was minted in Philadelphia. On the reverse, there's the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength, powerful American ideals. Even though this design looks simple, small details in the strike, polishing, and minting process can make one coin worth a fortune. The 2022 P. Roosevelt dime. The 2022 P dime was produced in Philadelphia Mint, one of the busiest mints in the United States. Millions of dimes were struck, but not all of them are the same. Some have rare die errors, double strikes, off-center minting, and planchet mistakes that make them highly collectible. Collectors across the U.S. are now searching for high-grade 2022 P dimes in mint state, MS 68 and above, as these coins can sell for hundreds of dollars depending on demand and grading. Mintage and UMBRS. In 2022, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 1.4 billion dimes, but here's the secret: most of these coins entered circulation quickly, getting scratched, damaged, and worn. Only a few thousand remain in perfect uncirculated condition, and even fewer have rare error features. That's where the true value begins. Common varieties and ERRS collectors have already discovered multiple types of errors in the 2022 P dime, including double die obverse die cracks on Roosevelt's face or neck, center strike dimes missing mint mark, or weak strike partial collar errors. Each of these mistakes increases the value significantly depending on how visible and dramatic the error is. Grading and condition condition is everything in coin collecting. A circulated dime might be worth only 10 cents, but a mint state 68 or 69 graded by PCGS or NGC can sell for $300 to $600. Sometimes even more. A perfect MS 70 grade is extremely rare, and collectors pay premium prices for it. The smoother, shinier, and sharper the details, the higher the grade and value. Market value in 2025. As of today's market, high-quality 2022 P dimes are selling between $50 to $400 depending on grade and error type. Some rare pieces with unique die errors have even fetched $787.996. Yes, nearly $800, at private auctions and collector forums. That's a huge profit for a small 10-cent coin. Why collectors love the dime. The dime has always been a favorite for collectors because it's small, affordable, and often full of surprises. Every year, new mint errors are found, and the hunt continues. The Roosevelt Dime series is one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history, making it a must-have for every serious collector. Rare coins TOCOMPRE. If you love the 2022 P dime, you should also check out other valuable Roosevelt dimes like 1949 S with full torch details, 1968 No S proof dime, 1982 No P dime, 1996 W Roosevelt dime, West Point Mint. These coins have reached prices in the thousands because of their rarity and history. The 2022 P dime might join that club in the future. How to find valuable dimes. To find valuable dimes, always check your pocket change, bank rolls, and coin jars. Use a magnifying glass to spot mint errors or doubling. Look for shiny, uncirculated coins with sharp edges and bright surfaces, and remember, even a small mint mark difference can mean a big price difference. Storage and preservation. If you find a nice looking dime, never clean it. Cleaning can destroy its value instantly. Instead, store it in a coin flip, holder, or slab, away from moisture and sunlight. Preserving its natural shine and mint luster keeps its collector value intact. Future value periodicity. Experts believe that modern coins like the 2022 P dime will rise in value as time passes, especially if they remain in high grade or have visible mint errors. In the next 10 to 20 years, today's $1 coin could become worth hundreds or even thousands. coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's an investment in history. Fun facts about the DIME. Did you know the dime is the smallest and thinnest coin in U.S. circulation? It's made of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, with a reeded edge to prevent counterfeiting. Roosevelt's image has been on it for over 75 years, longer than most presidents on U.S. coins, and the P. mint mark first appeared on dimes in 1980, making it an important feature for collectors today. Conclusion and channel promotio. And so there you have it, the complete story, history, and current market value of the 2022 P. Roosevelt dime, a small coin with a big story, from its origins in 1796 to the modern-day minting at Philadelphia. This little silver-colored coin continues to amaze collectors around the world. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Rare Lincoin Coins for more amazing content about US coins, rare finds, and hidden treasures in your change. Turn on the bell icon so you don't miss our next video on the top 10 rare dimes worth thousands of dollars. Remember, every coin has a story, and yours might be worth a fortune. This is Rare Lincoin Coins, signing off. Happy collecting, and may your next coin be a treasure.